As professional designers, we often encounter questions like, can you just make it look more nice? Can you just make it more aesthetic? These are the most common things we hear as designers, especially on those early client calls or in the feedback rounds. It sounds harmless, right? But when we, as designers, take that question at our face level or our face value, we risk making work that looks good but does nothing. In today's video, I want to talk about why that question or that mindset completely misses the point, and how to design with alignment, purpose, and meaning. First of all, I am Shabab Naiyer. I am a professional brand identity designer and logo designer. I help brands find their voice, stand out in the market, and build lasting impressions with visuals that actually work. Here's the fun truth. Design isn't about decoration, it is about direction. Good design isn't about what looks good, but what works best for the people it is meant to serve. If you have ever wondered why some brands click but others don't, then this video is going to open up that conversation. Stick to the end. A lot of people think design is just about making things pop and stand out. But if you strip it down to just visuals, you will miss the 80% of what is design supposed to do. Imagine going to a doctor and saying, "Don't diagnose me, just give me some medicine that feels or looks expensive." And that is what it is when design is treated as surface level. The truth is, design without strategy is just a decoration, and decoration doesn't build brand, solve problems, or move people to action. Clients often come with vision, which is great, but without understanding the why behind it, the who it is for, and what it is supposed to achieve, you might end up with a shiny, beautiful project that completely misses the mark and does nothing. So, how do I go beyond? Can you just make it look more pretty? Here's how I approach every project with these three simple, non negotiable principles. Clarity before creativity. Before I get started, I ask real questions. Who's this for? What's the message? And what does success look like? We are not designing just for the client, but for the audience, and that changes everything. A logo, for example, a logo isn't just a mark, but it is a bridge between the brand and the audience it is meant to serve. If we just design a logo that just looks good but does nothing, then it is a complete noise. Design as a system, not a piece. Design isn't just on poster or on logo, it is a system. Everything needs to work together, from the typeface to the tone of voice to the social posts. When we are building visual identity, we are not just designing brand assets, but we are designing alignment. Alignment between goals, audience, brand voice, and business direction. It is like a symphony. If one instrument is off, the whole experience suffers. Function is greater than flash. A design that looks good but does nothing or confuses the audience, failure. A design that is clean, builds trust, tells a story, and converts, that's success. Good designs guide the users, tells them what matters, and build trust subconsciously. It removes friction, it adds meaning. Let me give you a quick story. I once worked with a small business owner with who wanted a flashy, colorful identity. But when we studied their audience, we realized that those colors are completely misaligned with the calm, professional tone their audience needed. Once we adjusted the color palette, the typography, the layout, and the messaging, it didn't just look right, it felt right. The engagement went up, the conversion improved, and they finally felt like their brand was saying what they always meant to say. Design isn't just about hype, trends, or visuals alone, it is about connection, purpose, and clarity. When we stop asking, how can I make it more look pretty? And start asking, what are we really trying to say? That's when the real work begins. Whether you are a new designer or someone who loves good branding, just remember design isn't just about look good, it works, it speaks, it sticks. If it helped shift your perspective a little bit, let me know in the comments. Tell me in the comments what would you like to hear from my next video. Hit that like button if it sparks something. Subscribe if you want more honest conversations on branding, designing, and building something that actually matters. And if you are building a brand or business, just remember you are not here to impress, you are here to express and connect. See you in the next one.